Well, games like this feel like a throwback to the days of the one-club career. Not so much a match, more a celebration of a man who has given so much to this game. For him and his footballing journey, the final whistle here is indeed, sadly, absolutely final. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Not quite, no argument from me on that one. Hall pumps it forwards. Carvajal. Ramsey. Larsson. Great challenge.
Larsson can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Oh, the ball's come loose. Ramsey. Well positioned to make that interception. Now the pass. Odegaard. Anthony. Looks like a good ball through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Chiellini. The old boys, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Looks to slip it through. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries a through ball. Chiellini. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Todibo. Rafael Leao plays it into the channel. Well, they tried to walk it in and they come away with nothing. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. Di Maria. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Smalling. Hall boots it upfield. Rafael Leao. Odegaard. Knocks it towards the front. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, the manager's surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're off again.
The old boys, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Carvajal. Sergio Ramos. Marquisio. Chiellini. Passes it through. He's played him through. Carvajal. Aimed long and direct. And it's Di Maria. Carvajal not easily shrugged off the ball. Kimmich. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Anthony. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
That really should have hit the net.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Ramsey. Brings it forward. Now it's Mbappé. Deftly done. Al-Sharawi. Chilavert gets it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Well played, he saw that coming. They've managed to get it away. Kieran Gibbs pumps it upfield. Now it's Al-Sharawi. Ramsey. Marquisio. Thrust towards the front line. Play for a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Nicely controlled. Bastos. Absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Ramsey. Marquisio. The old boys still holding on desperately for what would be a laudable draw, with the seconds ticking away now. Tries a long pass towards the front. Mbappé looks to dink one in. Chance to shoot. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Newcastle have been handed a game-changing chance. Players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Dealing with the pressure. And he's buried it! 1-0. That's as calm as you like.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes. By going right down the middle, it may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
Newcastle take what looks to be a decisive lead.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Tries a through ball. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, he's come flying in. And that's that. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, there's a pretty simple explanation as to this performance and scoreline. Impotence. Cure that, and they'll give themselves a chance of winning something.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.